Sean Cheek of WebPianoTeacher.com. Today we're going to do one of my favorite songs of all time by my favorite artist, And So It Goes by Billy Joel. Guys, so check this out on WebPianoTeacher.com. If you haven't been there lately, we've done so much stuff to the site. Everything you guys have been asking for the past 12 years, we poured into the site. So check it out. You can even watch the part ones for free on the site. You can also download the sheet for any video series, any lesson series, including this one. If you have sheet credits, or you can just buy the sheet outright if you want to on the site. But let's get started. All right, what I like about this song is that it has the melody in the right hand. So it's not only the chords, but you also have that melody. So you can sing with it or not sing with it. You kind of have that option. It works both ways. And it's not that hard to play, the key of C. So, all right, we're going to start with the, let's see, the right hand on middle C. I'm going to start with the 2 finger, and then G, C, E with 1, 2, 4. Right there. Then I'm going to move up to B, C, G. Okay, this is the beauty of Billy Joel's voicings. He doesn't just play straight chords all the time. He'll add some dissonances in there. Hear that? Instead of just going C chord, F chord, he does this. Hear that? That dissonance in there? And it's just beautiful. That's something just very simple like that. And you think, how come nobody's ever done that? And then he does it. Comes along, and it's just beautiful. All right, so C, G, C, E, but it will feel a little different under your fingers, so you'll have to get used to that. B, C, G with 1, 2, 5. So bum, 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 in every heart. Then we have C, G, A. The stuff that's in parentheses here in small, don't worry about that later. We'll talk about that when we do a repeat. Then we go back to B, C, G, C, G, A, and then B, G, and then we'll go to B, D, E right there. Let's just take that one little phrase. In every heart there is a room. Maybe one more chord. E, A, C. 1, 2, 3. So, and I do it 1, 2, 3 because I've already got my 5th finger on E. Okay, and then that A in parentheses will be played at a later time. He doesn't play it the first time. And I'm going off the official live version on YouTube, the one that everyone has seen, that live video. All right, so we have C, E, F, G, low A, high A. So that's all the left hand has. So we'll put it together. Okay, there's your first little phrase. One more time. In every heart there is a room. Now the next little part. A sanctuary safe. So the right hand G, D, I'll use 1 and 3 on that. Let me mention real quickly on the pedal, if you're one of those people that does this, where your pedal goes up and down with your hand, you're wasting your time because you're not pedaling anything. It's not helping anything. We don't necessarily use the pedal so much to connect chords together like if we do we can use it for that, but a lot of pedaling is there to connect one chord to the next one, because you can't sometimes physically connect the chords with your fingers, but you can if you use the pedal to catch a chord to get you to the next one. Okay, so that's what I'm going to show you right here. If you'll learn this little technique, you can use it forever in everything you play. Okay, if I play a chord, I'm going to start with my foot down. I'm going to go up, down, go to the next chord, up, down, next chord, up, down. See how I'm catching the chord? Then my hand can come up and it's no problem because the pedal's keeping it. Okay, so when you play when your hand comes down, say up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Get that down, get that feeling down. If you've been doing it wrong for years, it's going to be really hard to switch. It'll be easier just to learn it right in the first place. Okay, so watch your pedaling when you do that. The idea is to connect. Don't let these chords overlap like this. Hear that? Sounds awful. All right, so just use your toe there, keep your heel on the floor, and get that pedal going. Okay, so GD to GCE with 1, 2, 4. It's a G chord to a C chord. Can you do it again? And then BCG, you already learned that. ACG, 1, 2, 5. Now, bottom. A lot of groups of twos, right? Da-dun, da-dun, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So, bum, bum. FCE with 1, 3, 5. A little bit of dissonance there. That resolves to GBD with 1, 2, 4. Left hand's going EC, BC, EF, FG. So that's your answer. Here's the first. Let's tie both phrases together. Very beginning. Very good. Okay, so you learned one little phrase, you learn the second half of it, and then you put it together and you practice it, get it down, and then you can start a new section and start working on that. Don't forget to work on little pieces at a time, not the whole song at once, unless you're advanced and you can just jump in and do it. If you can do that, great. But even then, us pianists who are advanced still have to be able to work on a section, because not everything is easy and some things are hard. Even wherever level you are, there's going to be something that's hard for you, and you have to learn how to take that little part and work on that. Get some good reps in there so that it can be the best it can be. So here's the next part. Dun, 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 dun. Good news, we already can play some of these. So let's take a look at that from here to here. All right, this is like the beginning. Then we have C, F. We have CF in parentheses because later on he plays it on the repeat. He just didn't play it this very first time, but this time he does. C, F, that's not a big deal. You know those chords. This one is just a straight G chord, B, D, G, left hand on a G. This is how exact I try to be on these. The first time I didn't hear a D in the middle of that chord, but this time I do. So I try to give you those little details as best I can. On this one, B, D, E, we know that. Then we resolve it to A, C, E, and then an A. Left hand goes low A to high A. Okay, so that phrase, which is very much like the very first one. Now here's the last part. That's different. We haven't tried anything like this yet. G and D to G and E. B, C, G, we know that one. We really know this one, A, C, G. A, C, E. On that one, I'm going to play 2, 4, 5 to 1, 2, 4 for the FAC. It just works better. Comes along. Now for the last group of two, FAC 1, 3, 5, EGC 1, 2, 5. So 1, 3, 5 to 1, 2, 5. All right, left hand, B, C, E. Now right here, I hear these notes in here this one time. F, C, G, that's a ninth. That's quite a stretch. If you can't reach that, leave out the G. We already have a G in the right hand, so it'll be okay if you don't have the G in there. If you can put it in there, okay, get a nice F9 chord there, F at 9. Now, A, G, so A, G, G, C octave. So, starting right there. Go. So that second half, until a new one comes along. Okay, that's really low for me. I have a high voice. It's about the lowest I can try to sing. Low C. It's a normal range for most male voices right there. All right, so we're going to try the whole thing now to conclude our part one. So we're going to do what we've been doing. We're going to take that big first phrase we learned, we're going to tie it to the second part and work on the whole thing. And that's enough for a day. It doesn't matter that I don't get to the rest of the song yet. I can work on that one part, and then tomorrow I can try the next section. Okay? So here a little, there a little is how I like to do things. All right, very beginning. Ready and go. Heart, there is a of lovers past, until a new one. Very good. Hope you guys enjoyed that part 1. I'll see you in part 2 on webpianoteacher.com. Lots of Billy Joel on there, lots of Billy Joel to come. Talk to you later.